Hello everyone, the Kentucky Patriot here. We're out on the range today with my old buddy. I still don't have my AR back yet, so we won't be able to probably blow up any pumpkins with the kids. We'll try to make the best of it. We found a beautiful day in a little bit of time. So I've got a shotgun and I've got some 3.5 inch shells. Not just 3 inch, but 3.5 inch. And first I'm gonna see how they pattern, and then I'm gonna try to maybe shoot a little bit of pumpkins. And again, I apologize about not having the AR and Tannerite and my kids, but the shotgun won't set off a Tannerite. It's gotta be a certain velocity, and the shotgun's a little bit much for my kids. So it's just gonna be me and my old buddy out here today, and we're just gonna try to, like I said, pattern, shoot a few pumpkins, hopefully have a little bit of fun. Appreciate you watching. I'm gonna try these. They're a Federal, they're a turkey load, 12 gauge, 3.5 inch, 2 ounce, number 4 shot. It says Magnum turkey load. Muzzle velocity is supposed to be 1,300 feet a second with a 2 ounce payload. So we're gonna try it out and see how it works. Looking forward to it. A lot of fun. Now, some guns, as you know, may not accept 3.5. You'll have to check and make sure. Your shotgun will tell you if it's 2 3/4, 3. But this Benelli here will go up to 3.5 inch. So we're going to try it out, see how it works. Cardboard box makes for a good patterning target. He's such a ham. I'm not kidding. You turn the camera on, here he comes. But anyway, he's my best buddy, ain't you, Bullet? Yeah. But it patterned pretty good. It's certainly, I think, a good turkey load for you turkey hunters out there. Like I said, we don't endorse anybody. We're not no advertising company. We're just out here, hillbillies in the woods, having fun. But it patterned pretty good, and there's some hit here. Most of it patterned in there. Pretty good pattern, pretty good turkey load. Let's see how it compares with some watermelons. You'll have to forgive me, I said watermelon. I meant pumpkin. I actually like watermelon. The reactionary target of a watermelon is a little better than a pumpkin, but the fall of the year, we was able to get a bunch of these pumpkins from the school donated to us, so we appreciate that. But like I said, sorry for the mistake. It's pumpkins, not watermelons, but again, the 3.5 inch Federal. Let's see how it does on a couple pumpkins here. Actually, 3 pumpkins. Honestly think he thinks he's going to be famous, because I'm kid you not, he'll be over here running through the woods, and as soon as we get ready to start filming, here he comes. I think he thinks he's Ren 1010 or something, but anyway, I don't care. He's my buddy. He likes it out in the woods. But anyway, he'll let me over here. What do you think about that, Bullet? Huh? What do you think about that, buddy? And you can definitely see some pumpkin splatter. We got some pumpkin splatter here, and that was so much fun. I think I'm gonna try it again. Check this one out over here. I think this was number 2. And I'd say most of them did not penetrate. You can see some of them that did, and you can actually see a couple of these little pellets here that's still in the pumpkin on the back side. A lot of fun. And if you've never shot 3.5, they do have quite a bit of recoil if you've never shot before. But if you're used to shooting a 3 inch Magnum, really I couldn't tell a whole lot of difference between a 3 inch and 3.5 inch, if any. You just get a bigger payload, but really the recoil is not as devastating as you think it might be. But a lot of fun, so much fun, so many pumpkins. I think I'll try it again. I actually thought that it pretty much stopped in the second pumpkin, most of them. What did go through, I thought just kind of knocked this one off from the force, but you can actually see it lost most of its velocity. There may be a few pellets that penetrated, but you can see 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, several of these pellets. So I've always used 3 inch Magnum for turkey hunting, but I think I'm gonna try these this year, the 3.5, and see how they do. So far, I really like them. And I just wanted to show you this real quick. This was the 3rd pumpkin. I'm gonna set it up and try this drill again. How good the camera picks it up, or how much you can tell about it, but it's absolutely hilarious. There's pumpkin splatter everywhere, And my wife's quite a good distance back, as you can tell from the camera, and she's getting pumpkin splatter. It was on her phone, it was on the gun, so a little bit messy, but still a lot of fun. So let's try it again, and got 3 more pumpkins lined up. Let's see how she does. Here comes the ham again, but anyway, I don't know if she can see that, how good you can see that, but that's pretty awesome. That's some serious pumpkin carnage right there. It absolutely had no problem with that one at all. What do you think? You like that pumpkin? Is that pretty good stuff? I may do a video on dogs one of these days. We've had several over the years, but I'm telling you what, if you want a companion that's smart, easily to train, just a great family dog. I mean, we've got our Christmas pictures with him on the Christmas tree with us. I mean, he's just, mine's just a wonderful addition to your family. Is the shepherd. We love him. He's my buddy. What do you think? Gonna say something for the camera? Anyway, sorry, didn't mean to get distracted, but here's the second pumpkin. You can see, still pretty good. Here's the third one. Again, like it did last time, you can actually see where there's little holes, either where the bullet hit it and bounced out, or some of them actually penetrated, but most of them stuck in the third pumpkin there. I hate to leave the range today without trying my favorite target, water jugs. Let's try 3.5 inch shell. It's Federal, same rounds. Add a water jug, and let's see how it does. Here we go. Got a real nice, big, fat, nice sized pumpkin here. I don't know why I didn't think about it. I've got 3-inch slugs, and I did not bring them. I just got the 2 3/4. But I'd like to try one of these pumpkins with a slug, just 2 3/4 Winchester, 1 ounce rifled slug. Let's see how it performs. Check this out. It almost looks like spaghetti. That's so cool. She'll come around here if she don't care. There's the back. Somebody had mentioned about a video with a 454, see how many pumpkins it could go through. And I was going to try that, but like I said, I got my shotgun with me today. But that gives me an idea. I may try another slug and see how many pumpkins a 1 ounce rifled 2 3/4 slug will go through. Like I said, if I'd have thought about it, I don't know why I didn't think about it till just now, or I'd have brought the 3-inch. But I'm gonna line this up again with some pumpkins, and I'm gonna try it with a rifled slug, see how many pumpkins. I've got some pumpkin splatter here. The dog had a piece of pumpkin splatter on him. My wife's got pumpkin splatter on him, so we're having a lot of fun with these pumpkins. So let me set this up and we'll try it one more time. Here we go, a few pumpkins. Winchester 1 ounce rifled slug. Let's see how they hold up. Now, everybody on here, if you want to try to take a guess of how many pumpkins you think 2 3/4 1 ounce rifled slug will go through, you can see the first one there. Turned it into what looks like spaghetti again. I guessed, I don't know, I guessed 4. My wife guessed 3. So right now, if you want to take a second and guess how many you think went through, how many you think? He agrees with me, he thinks 4. So we're going to see how many it actually did go through. Here's the first one. Here's the second one. Here's the third one. You can really tell it's starting to slow way down. Here's the fourth one. I'm telling you, here's number 4. I thought it would have stopped there. Believe it or not, you would not believe the water content in a pumpkin. And when we think of a lot of high water content, you think of watermelons. But pumpkin, my wife has made homemade pumpkin pie. And when you begin to fix the pumpkin, puree the pumpkin, you would not believe the water that's in there. So I thought with all that water content, it would slow that big slug down. He got little pumpkin pieces on him too. And don't worry, the shotgun does not bother him. He does not get scared. He's fine with it. He may just go over and sit down or lay down, but he acts like he don't even hear it. So there's no damage to the dog. He's fine. And here's number 5. I do not see, oops, lost a pumpkin there. Here's number 5, but the way it was set up, it looked like it could have possibly just grazed it, but I don't think so. I think it's in number 5, so I was wrong. It looks like it's in number 5, but I will try to bust this open and see if I can recover the slug or fragments of it or whatever, but it looks like it's stuck in number 5. We did recover the projectile. Still got some pumpkin meat left on it. You can see here, it flattened it out. Great performance. I thought it might have grazed it and went on through, but it didn't look like that was the case. But sure enough, we busted the pumpkin open and it was in pumpkin number 5, and realized the weight of the bullet, to whether it's 2 3/4, 3 inch, all plays a part. The size of the pumpkins, like I said, this is a scientific study. This is just kind of a fun day at the range. But this here is the round that was recovered. And again, I'm sorry. My wife said earlier, like I said, we don't edit videos, that I called the dog a him, my wife a him, so I apologize for that. Like I said, we're just a hillbilly in the woods. I make mistakes, I say things, and like I said, we don't edit videos, so my wife is a her, I promise you. So this is the recovered bullet, or slug, I should say. And while we're up here, just real quick, I'm just gonna try Buckshot. A lot of people use that round for home defense. It's the 9 pellet, 2 3/4 Buckshot. And I'm gonna try it on a pumpkin or 2, and then we'll call it a day. I think we saved the biggest pumpkin for last, and then we've got 2 more smaller pumpkins behind him. We're gonna try it with a 9 pellet, 2 3/4 Buckshot round. Let's see how it does. It's amazing how things happen, but the wadding must have hit this and bounced off some of. My wife found it over here. That's pretty neat. Double aught Buckshot. Turn this into pumpkin spaghetti. You can look on the back. Very popular for home defense, but again, just be careful about over penetration as you would with any round, because as you can see, this Buckshot done a number on these pumpkins. You can see several of the there's like 2 there. I can't tell, maybe 2 there, but it patterned really well. You can see the round slowing down here, but several of them in there, and they all did penetrate the back. So they went through, I can see where 2, there's like 2 there, and looks like 4, 5, 6, 7, 7, I would guess. There could be more or less, but they went through all 3 of those pumpkins. So like I said, great rounds, great choice for home defense. But as with the slug as well, I think the slug stopped to number 5. You do have over penetration issues if you're shooting through sheetrock or whatever, so please be careful. It's a couple days after Thanksgiving, so I hope you and your family had a great Thanksgiving. I want to wish you all a Merry Christmas. I appreciate you guys watching, I really do. We had a lot of fun today. Appreciate you guys coming along with us. For all of you that's commented, please check us out on our Facebook page. We've got a Facebook page now, the Kentucky Patriot. We really appreciate all the comments we receive. And if you have any ideas for a video, something you'd like for us to do, something you'd like for us to shoot, or like I said, we don't claim to be a know-it-all or anything like that. But if you have a question about something, thinking about trying to do a video on maybe some holsters here coming up pretty soon. So I got a few ideas, but we appreciate you tuning in. Appreciate you coming along with us. Wish you and your family the very best. Tell them bye. Tell them bye. Come see us again on the next video. The Kentucky Patriot signing off. May God bless you.